today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Jameis to throw it. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Winston now. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To throw, Winston. And that is incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on third down. Complete to Likely on the out route. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Bills hit 11-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Brown, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And they will be in the playoffs as champs of the AFC East. But as it stands right now, Charles, they still would have to host a game on Wild Card Weekend because they're still looking up at that number 1 seed.
And that's when you tell your team, remember, guys, at the beginning of the season, what was our deal? Let's win our division and get to the playoffs. That was job 1. Let's not get greedy about the whole thing because whether or not they end up with a first-round bye or not, you and I both know this team's going to be a tough out in the playoffs.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Derek Brown in there These two teams all tied after one. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
And Winston lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Brown able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, twisting away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Second quarter in Cleveland. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Here's Allen. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing now is Allen. This is caught by Evans. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Winston. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Winston goes right back to McBride. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Running right, here's Dillon. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A little remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Winston's throw complete to McBride.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Winston. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Gregory Rousseau.
He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Allen off the play fake.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll set up the screen here to Tolbert. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead in that one. Breece Hall, a touchdown run.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. To throw again on second down. Allen, left side, caught by Diggs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and the lead will stay put at 17.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Now Dillon on the inside give.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First down, Winston.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
To the right side, this is Dillon.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to Dillon on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. On 2nd down, Tolbert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw is Winston. This will be caught just inside the 10. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36. Allen.
On target to his man, Likely.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Allen.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He finds his target. It's Evans. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Allen.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Winston.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Winston.
Able to get this one to McBride.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jameis again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Gregory Rousseau
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Winston got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jameis to throw it. Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack.
Winston, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Gregory Rousseau.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 4th down, Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
On play action, Allen. And this is caught by Evans.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Smith.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he drops it. Struggles continue here. Now bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now Winston on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business.